T-Man 978 Chill Review. Hello, everyone. I have 4 little Starscreams, and I don't think they need their own video, so let's just review all 4 of these here. I'm going to start things off with Legion's class reveal, the Shield Starscream right here. This packaging is dusty, dirty. I almost don't want to touch it. He actually has 10 steps, which is amazing for this little thing. And there's some tech specs there. And I wonder what he is. Is he a Decepticon or an Autobot? Starscream, which one is he? And what's more dusty than that packaging I just showed you? This guy. Oh, his paint. Apparently, he fell out of a bag I had him in a basement, and we don't have a finished basement here. And yeah, he got really damaged. Some of the paint was eaten away, and he's dirty and whatnot. But here he is. Nice rendition of the G1 Starscream jet. On the bottom, well, let's show you the back right here. These thrusters right here that have fingers at the bottom. But at the bottom, he has visible smirk syndrome. And I'm not even going to begin to make up a joke for this situation that's happening right here. I'll let you fill in the blanks in the comments. But simple. Okay. Transformation. We can start pulling. Unpeg here. Bring it down. Unpeg here. I say unpeg here. Bring that down. Flip this wing up. Flip this wing up. Go ahead and unpeg this right here, which was easy or hard to peg, and now it's hard to get loose. Grr. Flip these up like I was saying. Bend them forward here on the little ball joints and bring them over to the side. Now we can rotate this head, swing this up, bring this nose cone back, bring the legs down, and now you have Legion's class reveal the Shield Starscream. And he is a thing. I just bought it just because. I don't know. Sometimes you just buy crap. But he does have some nice looking sculpt here or there. He has ball jointed knees. I don't know why, considering his legs can only swing out here and there. And that's no fun. I mean, he does have ball jointed shoulders. And unlike classic Starscream, his shoulders doesn't hinder or don't bump into the wings. But, yeah, they don't exactly go out to the side either. In the back of his jet, he had an interesting transformation. And even though you already saw the face, here it is again. And I didn't show off this little rub symbol that I guess is working, but you can't even see it. I can see it with my naked eye. Maybe you'll see it on the YouTube video. I don't know. But, he's alright. You know what? I was thinking he didn't have neck articulation, but you can rotate this a little bit, which is even better than the Combiner Wars Legends class Starscreams. Next up, Mr. Creon Starscream. He's that tall next to that guy. He's a cute little chibi Starscream. They painted on some chest detail right there and the cockpit detail. One thing with Creons, if you never purchased them, their heads pretty much stay in place. They're hard to turn, but this little helmet does turn. You have to take it off, turn the head, and then put the helmet back on. They're more articulated than regular Lego people. He has rotating wrist, and the shoulders are on a ball joint. I don't believe the regular Lego people have ball jointed shoulders. He has these nice detachable ray, and he has ball jointed hips and an actual waist joint that is hindered due to the way the wings connect. He has one Decepticon logo right there. All 3 of these Creon Seekers I have just one Decepticon logo, but there you go. He's a little chibi, cute little guy with a smirk. Next up is Shots Starscream. A fat, chibi version of movie Starscream, at least his jet mode anyway. But looks like that, looks like this. Everything is shown under here. He doesn't fly, but he does roll very awesomely. I've got him in a 2-pack, I believe, with this guy, Bumblebee. And what they do is when you bounce them together, they automatically transform. I guess Bumblebee won here. But he transforms. He looks like this. A nice little stylized version of his G1 self. Even though he has the movie version of his feet with just the G1 head. So it's like a mashup between a G1 and a movie. This is pretty much an all gimmick type toy. It's more of like a game piece than it is an actual action figure. But you get what you get with this. Squeeze the legs up, squeeze this down, pull that up. Or do it in some type of order. Just smash it all together and then these transform again. Let's see if he can transform and stand on his feet. Yep, he did it. Yay. With these guys out of the way, we have Dark of the Moon, Cyberverse, Legion's Class Starscream right here. This was another impulse buy. I figured I'd need him against some bigger robots or something like that, and he would be a good display piece. But yeah, I never played with him after that. Good representation of the movie Jet. Under here is just a cluster flub of parts. But yeah, you know what it is when you look at it. That's movie Starscream. Well, let's see if I can remember how to transform this guy. Unpeg this stuff. Move this up like that. Bring the legs down. Bring this down. Bring this up like that. And boom. Nothing can defeat this Starscream. Except maybe something very hot and metal or a lighter. He did paint his eyes. I was about to say they didn't paint his face, but there you go with that. He looks more like an evolution of Waspinator than he does Starscream, and I've always felt like that since I've seen him in the first movie. But he does have a decent amount of paint, I guess. It seems to be more paint under here than on his back. He does have this articulation here, ball jointed right there, an elbow right there. Let's see, no head rotation. He does have ball jointed hips and swivel right there. And look at that detail. Oh, if you do have a bunch of these Legions movies figures and you have them up against like a bigger robots that are supposed to be bigger than them in the movie, I guess this could be a cool little display piece. But let's bring all the guys back in here so you can see their heights next to each other. Whatever. But there you go. Here's Bumblebee, since I had him in there earlier. He has a nice classics Bumblebee face with a mashup of the movie body, I guess, in a chibi style. But there you go with that. These are cool. These are fun. I guess the ones I like the most out of here is this guy, because he has more articulation than this guy. And I like the Kreon one. And I guess this would be fun to roll around, but they're just something to have on the desk to mess around with. Or something to keep somewhere just in case you have some kids around and you want to give them something you don't really care about to play with. Now, this guy is more prone to be detachable than any of the other figures, besides maybe the Kreon. But, like, this one shouldn't fall apart, and this shouldn't fall apart. But these, if you're giving them to a little kid, yeah, these pieces are going to be everywhere, so prepare for that. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments, and let me know by liking. If you want to see more from me, make sure you subscribe. Thank you for watching. T-Man978 out of here.